Hey guys, welcome back to another game. This is on Steam as well, and it's free to play. It's called I Did Not Buy This Ticket. And let me just go out and read it out for you. Weep for the Dead. And this short psychological horror story. Oh no, it's horror. Anyways, play as a professional mourner traveling between funerals. Ride a nightmarish bus whose destination depends on how you choose to face your traumas. Oh man, I have to tell you right now, I am not a big, big kind of into horror games. Like, I will watch a horror movie, but playing the game, I can't. I'm gonna give it a shot. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to like the aspects of dealing with your traumas and things like that. Anyways, this game came out on 13th of April this year, so we're gonna give it a try. I did not know it was a horror game. Oh man, let's go with settings. English graphics, not like there's anything here. Yeah, this looks fine. Everything's fine. Oh man. Okay. 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 Yep, not creepy at all. Weep for the dead. Who, me? Candelaria. The tears well up in my eyes, distorting my vision. They come easily, fat, salty, continuous tears. As if I had known the man lying in the coffin before me. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on him. Oh man. Oh man. This is so hard. The tears run down my cheeks, they itch, but I resist the urge to rub my face. Now it's more dramatic to let them flow. My emotions, just for show. I'm in complete control. I always am. Ugh, that thing is giving me the heebie-jeebies, man. Hey, we finished the burial. The deceased son. Everyone's gone home, so we should settle your payment now. That was quite the performance, I have to say. No one can say I'm not worth the price. Tell your friends about me. You're joking, right? I mean, you understand that it's not such an easy service to advertise to people. Oh crap, I messed up there, huh? A service that never runs out of clientele. I'll do what I can. Anyway, here, the amount we agreed on over the phone. You seem like you want to say something. No, well, I do actually. It's silly to try and hide it from you. I was impressed with the realism, truly. You'd never seen my father before. And yet your mourning was more emotional than that of my relatives. It's not too different than the work of a good actress. He had a bad relationship with his family, huh? It wasn't all a bed of roses, no. You notice it just by watching the others here. I hope that his death might create some chance of reconciliation among us. Something to unite us, even if it was just us complaining about the old man. My brother doesn't even seem to care that he passed away. It might be just a silly notion of mine, but I do believe your work here nudges us to some form of reconciliation. Maybe watching a stranger cry harder than them will touch something. But I didn't pay you to listen to me rambling, did I? You haven't paid me yet. Oh, of course. Before you go, let me ask you a question. I got curious about how you got into this, how you learned to weep so spontaneously. It's not a common profession, let's be frank. I don't want to say, do I? All I can say is that life takes us down unexpected roads. That's just another way of not answering. You don't even know how you got here, do you? Myself, I wanted to be an artist. Yet here I am, in a suit and tie, wearing my daily uniform to bury my father. Is that all? Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Here's the money, thank you. The envelope is nothing but an excuse. Can you live well off of this? This isn't my day job. It's more of a side hustle. Hobby, I would say. A hobby? My hobby is crying. Man, how many more people can put in the comments same? A hobby? Unexpected answer? To say the least. I imagine this would take a toll on your spirit as a job. If you do it to pass the time, well, what do you mean? Most people don't go to so many funerals in such a short amount of time. It's an oppressive atmosphere, even if it's not your relatives. How do you deal with that? No one ever asked me that. The question helped keep my mind off of other things. Makes sense. So, yes, the question. Who's with the phone? I keep my distance professionally. I don't think of anything during the ceremony. Do I? It's very hard to not think about anything at all. Like, wouldn't that... it's not easily done. What should I answer? Man, this phone is giving me anxiety. I don't think of anything during the ceremony. I keep my distance professionally. I don't think of anything during the ceremony. I keep my distance professionally. Even with death so close by, I believe what we bury is only a husk. The person is gone. Oh, sorry, I think your cell phone is ringing. Yes, it is. I almost managed to ignore it this time. I don't need to look at it to know who's calling. At least it interrupted the interrogation. Won't you get it? Oh man, this is like hitting close to home already. I'm not a big fan of phone calls. Oh man. Why, so many choices. Which one should I pick? Let's grab the third one. No. I have another job scheduled and it's far from here. I need to go now so I won't be late. Of course, please. Once again, thank you. Oh, thank you for the money. Man, look at my cursor. It's like has an eyeball on it. The bus should be here already. This is going to be a long trip. Long enough to catch up on some sleep. I hope. That client question gave me a headache. Don't think about it. Damn, I have no choice in the matter, huh? This isn't me. I'm not thinking. These are like my thoughts controlling me. Where's the ticket? I should check my seat number. What's this? Oh god. Oh, what's that? A hand? That's what I look like? Bro. I look like someone from the Addams family. Okay. Eichengraulein. Is that German? Doesn't feel like Dutch. Well, except the first word at least. I did not buy this ticket. Seat 000. Weird. Maybe an error in the system. Oh, what's that noise? Oh. It's such a loud noise. The bus is here. Oh, can you not make that noise? Huh? This is the bus? What? How strange. Looking at it makes my teeth chatter. What is this? I need to get to that funeral in the morning. Don't get in. No! No, don't do it! No! Oh man. Oh, what the hell is this? Good evening, miss. Miss? Oh, I'm a girl. I'm Wednesday probably then. Where are we headed on this dark night? I'm headed where the bus is headed. Where else? You're late. I did not buy a ticket for this bus. Oh? Yes, that happens a lot here. Don't worry, the bus and I will take us where we need to go. Please, take your seat. We'll be leaving shortly. Oh no! Should I trust this man? Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, okay, calm down. Look, I know I'm new here, but I mean no harm. All the seats are numbered 000. I can see 3 empty seats. Oh, what the hell? Sit at the back, sit at the middle, sit at the front. Uh, I think sitting at, I don't like that eye staring at me. You know, I'll sit at the back, be a main character. There, in my seat once again. It'll be hard to sleep on these, but you'll manage. Hard seats? I got an achievement called hard seats, and I just choose max difficulty. This bus is not like the others. Feels like I can't tune out here. That swap ticket. Well, I'm here now, that's that. That funeral starts early tomorrow. At least I have the whole night to sleep. Oh god, I'm gonna get jump scared, aren't I? Here it comes. Here it comes. What a tight seat. It didn't look this uncomfortable from this corridor. Oh, screw it. I've traveled in worse things. Did you know? Does it not bother you that there's fog everywhere and it's dark? At least there's no puke on the floor this time. Heh, sleep's coming. I don't know, my guy. I don't think we should sleep in here. What? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna get jump scared. I feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, no shit. You're in the bus and there's that big eye in the back. Conductor, hey. Oh my goodness. You can't sleep here. Is that why the seats don't recline? The seats do not move. They do not recline. They are at the precisely correct distance from each other. In accordance with the specific standards, changes do not happen. Whoever tries to disrespect the rules must answer to me. I honor my job, so no sleeping. Oh my goodness. That's a ridiculous rule. Sleeping is the reason I came here, dude. That's a ridiculous rule, dude. You cannot challenge the company's rules. There is something off here. There's something off here? What do you mean? Do you happen to be carrying something? Something that should not be here. This guy. Yeah, I'm carrying a knuckle sandwich. I don't know what you're talking about. You're mistaken. I'm not carrying anything special. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know? Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. But I see it. Something is off here. I'm not hiding anything. Where's your ticket? Or perhaps there is something else in your pocket. I must take a closer look. Oh, what the hell, man? Stop hiding. Oh, the volume. The volume's crazy. I'm not hiding anything. Kick the seats. I can't find the ticket. I can't find the ticket. Fuck it! I can't find the tickets. I can't find the tickets. Oh, what the hell? Oh, the volume. My ears. I need to get out of here. Your mistake, son, your mistake was stepping in that bus when you knew something was wrong. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell was that? I don't even remember how I got here. Did I panic? This bus, why am I here? Oh, what the hell is up with these eyes? Look at that face, I don't even recognize it anymore. What did it look like before? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be seeing this. I just want to reach my next job and not think about any of this anymore. It's empty? Everyone got off. We're at the bus station. How? When did we get here? Good morning, miss. I believe I managed to compensate for our tardiness after all. This trail was supposed to last all night. How did you do this? There was a strange person pestering me. I apologize, miss. This line picks up all sorts of strangers. It seems we attract people of a certain quality, you know? I meant that as a compliment, of course. So are you complimenting the other guy pestering me too? Aren't you going to answer that, miss? Oh man. I feel like this game is specifically designed for me. This is very uncomfortable. No, I'm in a hurry. Excuse me, miss. Just one more thing. The ticket, please. The what? The ticket. Oh, oh, it's still with me. Here. This is usually handed to the conductor, but I can take it too, in certain cases. Look, you seem nice. Let me give you some advice. Ah, yes, give me some advice. When it's time to hand over the ticket here on this bus, always hand over the ticket, When it's time to hand over the ticket here on this bus, always hand over the ticket, What else would I hand over? You wouldn't believe the sorts of things people leave behind here. Oh yeah? Like what? As I said, you wouldn't believe it. Ha ha ha. Just remember to hand over the ticket and everything will be just fine. Oh my goodness. Huh? Okay. Look, I gotta go. Thanks for driving. See you. Again? Oh, it's another funeral. Lament for the departed. Lament for the departed. The bizarre trip keeps disturbing my thoughts. I try to focus on the work I was hired for. The tears flow. I weep for a person I've never seen before. Business as usual. Though I cannot say if invoking the tears is easier or harder now. Oh, who the hell is this guy? This week's bereaved. Well, that's it. It's done. He's buried and I'll never see him again. Are you alright? You seem a little under the weather. The work moved me, it's okay. I went through a strange experience on my way here. Oh? On the way here? I had an altercation with the bus conductor. An altercation? Maybe I'm exaggerating. I just keep thinking about it. Pay me no mind, this day isn't about me. We're here for your father's funeral. This is my first funeral, can you believe it? My grandparents died when I was very young, so I remember nothing. I thought I'd feel different, knowing I'll never see him again and all. Sorry I didn't hire you to listen to me. In a way, you did. I didn't know comforting the mourners was included. We're united by loss, are we not? Seems fair. Thank you. I will deal with this on my own. I have to pay you. The performance was quite something, I have to say. Better than I expected. Thanks. Here you go. Right. You have more questions, don't you? My clients always do. Ah, I'm curious. You made a long trip to get here, didn't you? Is all this worth it? It's a hobby. The trip is part of it. He's making a subtle expression I've seen many times. He doesn't understand, of course. Not that I expect him to. If you don't mind, rather not delve into this subject. I have insomnia. The nights on the bus help me sleep. Well, if you don't mind, rather not delve into this subject. Of course, it has nothing to do with me. I'm just a little lost in all of this. I've been focusing on minute details, noticing things I took for granted before. I think I'm good at it, at hiding it, but I'm shattered in a million pieces inside. You must have seen this a lot. How mourning changes people. I'm sorry, but I really have to go. Look, that's your choice. Look, that's your choice. Why am I trying to be a little rude? I'm sorry, but I really have to go. Oh, of course, forgive me for keeping you here. Well, thank you one more time. When we schedule everything, you said you'd be coming in from another funeral, right? What now? One more? No, I'm taking a break. So I was lucky to get the last one this season. Anyway, all this traveling must get tiresome. Ask about the Eichengrau line. Keep your questions to... Nah, let me ask about it. Have you ever heard about a certain bus company? I caught one of their buses to get here. The Eichenrau line. The name rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. I went on some bus rides to settle some of the old man's real estate. I remember paying attention to the upholstery, some of the travelers' faces. The line's name, though, the route, it's a blank. At least that's what I recall. The last few days have not been kind. That's understandable. Thank you, anyway. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Have a good trip back. I ride an ordinary bus home. Nothing else happens. This bus is practically empty, so no one bothers me. A normal, boring trip back home. I sleep the whole way. When I wake up, that strange bus seems like nothing more than a nightmare. A week goes by. What is up with the background sound? Making me uneasy. Don't answer the phone. Again? No! You gotta face your fears. Answer the phone! Answer the phone! Alright, don't answer the phone. 2 weeks go by. Oh no! Alright, let's choose the first option. We already chose the third one before. Life seems to return to normal. Oh no! Am I running from my past? Is my past calling me and I don't want to answer it? No, let's go for the second one. Don't answer. As I settle back into my routine, certain thoughts creep back. With every vibration of the cell phone, insomnia returns. I look for new gigs. I may not like to admit it, but the service helps pay the bills. The lack of sleep doesn't make the other aspects of my life any easier, though. I contact the son of a man. I was gonna say son of a bitch, I'm sorry. I contact the son of a man called Ivanildo Alves. He liked to spend hours rowing a boat on a small lake near his town. He left 2 sons, 2 daughters, some grandchildren. He was 62 years old. God damn, our man. A retired bus driver. He had a sudden heart attack. The little boat became his coffin. Oof. I bought a ticket on a regular bus, one with reclining seats. The passing of days have left that last trip. Sorry, yawning. The passing of days have left that last trip more surreal than ever in my memory. A dream formed by a poor night of sleep in an uncomfortable seat. Still, this time, I made sure to check the bus company's name on the ticket. Comet Lines. Normal. No surprises. The bus must be arriving by now. Don't tell me it's the same one. Ah, damn it, I forgot the disease dossier at home. I wanted to study it during the trip. Can I remember all the information? His name was Ivanildo Alves. What was his profession? Oh man! He was a bus driver, I think. Oh crap, I wasn't expecting this. And he enjoyed? Something he died in a boat, right? So probably rowing. Iron memory, you do pay attention. I got an achievement. I think I managed to remember the most important points. I'd better write it all down before I forget. I have pen and paper in my purse. What's this? Oh no. Oh, what's with that weird hand? Oh, it's that ticket again. How? I bought a ticket for another bus line. I remember it well. It's none of these. Oh, these are all wrong answers. No, that's not right. What the hell? Oh, it's you, son of a bitch again. Man, this isn't possible. I don't want to get in this thing. But I have no choice. What do you mean? Just start jogging. Steal a skateboard or something. Oh man. It's this weirdo again. Hey, you traveled with us some time ago, didn't you, miss? I hope my services will be more to your liking this time around. Where did this damn bus come from? Who are you guys? How are you doing? How are you doing this? Who are you guys? Us? What do you mean? I'm just a humble bus driver. What the hell? You know that's not true. As to the passengers, well, I can't speak for them. It would be rather impolite, don't you think? The passengers, they're not normal. Don't you notice anything strange? He knows it's not, it's strange. The passengers, let's choose this one. We accept everyone. Everyone that needs our services, of course. They all have a place to go. Including you, miss, correct? So let's get going. That's enough, I'm leaving. Will the lady allow one last comment? Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions. Maybe it isn't our work you should be questioning. What? I see many people entering and leaving this bus every day, but not all reach their destination. You are a few steps away from your seat. Your ticket is in your hands. What a waste to throw it away, don't you think? Indeed, even if I changed buses, I'd miss the funeral. But that's not the point though, is it? No, I don't want to go in there again. Oh my. I mean, no, I don't want to go in there again. You know, I mean, can I end the game with this second dialogue? But this is about traumas, right? According to the Steam page description of this game. Let's fight our traumas. Let's go in. Great. We'll begin our trip shortly. Please get settled. The hell? Who are these people? Oh, it's quiet then. What the hell is your problem looking at me, you piece of shit? I can see some empty seats. Again, it's that big eyeball. Let's sit in the middle this time. Right, we should be off shortly. What a hard seat. But to be honest, I've traveled on worse. I could get used to this. Stop falling asleep! Why are you doing it again? Huh? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, Oh, I actually thought we were gonna get jump scared. Someone sat beside me. I'll ignore whoever it is. I'm not in the mood for talking. Oh god. Hello? Man sitting beside you? Hello. 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 It's no use, is it? Good evening. So you deign to talk to me. Let me settle in. What the hell? There. Hee hee, good evening. I hate traveling alone, you know. That's why I'd like to talk during this long trip. And you look like someone who likes to talk. And I love to listen. We are the perfect pair, yes? This guy's weird. Fine. What do you want to talk about? Oh, what the hell? Well, I have no idea. I'm not a very interesting person, so why don't we talk, about you? For instance, this traveling alone thing isn't new to you, huh? Of course, it was a new thing once. I can see it in your face. I've been traveling alone for years. Oh god, of course, But never as alone as you are now, right? You don't seem comfortable here. Like a virgin laying in bed for the first time. Oh my goodness. And that's it. You don't really have a place to go, huh? Oh, what do you mean? I feel no urgency in you. I mean, sure, He keeps laughing, this creepy ass. You want to go somewhere. Only, you don't need to, it feels different. I feel there's an interesting story there. Hey. Oh god, can you stop making that noise? Hey. Hey. Oh god, I'm gonna get jump scared tonight. Why don't you look at me? We could talk better. Oh god. There's something about my face that bothers you. Or something in my words. Hey. Oh god. Hey. Hey. What the hell? I'm gonna get jump scared. Screaming or hating this guy won't do any good. He won't stop until he listens to a damn story. He needs to hear a story. Well then, the story, sure. Why do I travel by bus so much? Yeah, that's right, hehe. Joy of my travels and vanquisher of my boredom. Hehe. Whoa, so he stopped looking at me the more I'm willing to talk, and when I'm not willing to talk, he keeps creeping up on me. Does that have anything to do with the phone? Well, hehe, I'm all ears. Right. That first trip happened quite a while ago. It happened after Mom's funeral. Actually, it started when we got home. It was a day for mourning, but that was furious. Furious? Why? What? At me, because I cried at a funeral. Crying at a funeral, hehe, that's to be expected, no? Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? Yes, only. I don't usually talk about this. Oh. That's even better, hehe. Well, when I cry, it's not real. It's never real. Oh. When you cry, it's not real. Elaborate. I thought it would be appropriate for the occasion. I wanted to cry for real. I felt everyone's eyes on me, the daughter waiting for a reaction. I wanted to cry for real, even being unable to do it. Yes, you understand that, don't you? Sure. Hey, continue the story. I never got along with my mother. We even had an argument at her deathbed. So Dad saw my tears as pure insincerity. What? Mockery. He was beside himself. Wait. Your story lacks a character. Add one. But there was no one else. Hey, this happened. I'm not making it up. Hey. At. Ah. Oh my god. Character. My twin brother was there? My younger brother was there. Let's go for the older brother. I knew there was someone else present. I'm a very attentive listener. No details escapes me. Now, continue. This guy is like up my ass, man. I tried to defend myself, but as soon as I was pointing fingers as well, accusing Dad of things I can't even recall anymore, he was convinced our argument had landed the final blow to my mom, even though she was in a terminal state already. To him, I'd killed her. Heh, I see, this bastard's just laughing. What about your brother, What did he do? My brother? He was there. You didn't just watch, did he? No, heh, that would be way too boring. This bastard, my brother, remembered that day. How did it go? He defended me from that. He sided with that. That's right, he didn't do a thing. Why? Like, I don't even know what my character's story is. Am I supposed to make one up? Let's just say I had a good brother. Ah, a gentleman. He yelled. Dad confronted him. They fought. It was horrible. Horrible, yes, heh. That's what makes it memorable. That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimlessly through the night. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear. No tears to get in the way. Ah, our intrepid protagonist flees the scene. This guy. What the hell is that up his head? Looks a bit... Would have done the same. Yes, I ran. I couldn't face all that. I didn't flee. I did what I could. Yes, I ran. I couldn't face all that. She admits her cowardice before life's challenges. Heh, nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's great. It's what I expected, yeah? Heh. Anyway, go on. You went out in the middle of the night, aimless. Oh, this guy! Get your ass off of me! Must have arrived somewhere. I must have? What if I just roam around at night? What if I say I went back home, that everyone made up and it was all fine? Yes, the bus station. Ah, yes, go on. I don't know when I got here. To the bus station. I was lost in thought. I bought a ticket someplace, I can't remember, but far away so the trip would be long. I did all that without even thinking. I sat alone and observed the hills rolling by for hours. I hadn't slept in weeks. My mom's situation, I just couldn't. On that bus, though, I slept like a baby. When these... Oh! Am I trying to slowly figure out things relating to her? When insomnia comes knocking, well, this trick still works. Besides, every town has someone passing away. There's always a funeral that requires a bit more drama. Believe it if you will. Right. You spoke, I heard, and I judged. Oh god. His face is all disfigured. It lacks conflict. What? You carry grievance from this story. You must blame someone. It's the rule. The weight you carry from all of this. Yes, that's it. Tell me, tell me who you blame. My dad for accusing me? My brother? I don't blame anyone. Myself? Well, she talks about like let's get the picture right. So she goes to funerals as a job to cry for people, and now we just made up the story where she couldn't genuinely cry, and maybe the dad saw the insincerity because I'm not really crying, I'm just pretending. But the brother was trying to be nice and protecting me. We had a fight, and now, based on the story that we're going with, I would be blaming myself right now, at least at that time, right? Because we're not talking about the current me, but back then I would have been blaming myself because I couldn't cry sincerely. Because I think everything would have been better if I could cry, and my dad would notice the sincerity. So I think at that time I would be blaming myself. I didn't expect that. It's a possibility, sure. And you carry that with you. This guy, stop laughing. Well, I got what I wanted. I have nothing more to ask. This little story of yours will keep me satisfied for a few more miles. What about your story? Isn't it fair that I get to hear it? You know what? That's true. My story? Oh, I knew it. It was too good. I don't know how long I've been here, riding this wreck of a bus for miles on end. My stories got lost on the road. Why do you think I beg for other stories? Maybe you should pay more attention to what you do with yours. Is he hiding from his story and just... Huh. That was... Finally, he's gone. This conversation made me dizzy. I need to wash my face. What do you mean wash your face? You're in the bus! Oh god. Oh god. Wait. What? The bus is like a little bathroom? Huh. I hadn't thought about that day in so long. Or at least I tried not to. Maybe that was my mistake. Oh, it's another face now. What the hell? Wait! I just realized this is a mirror. Isn't that my face? This face, it's changing again. That's my face. That has to be my face. Last time it was like not moving, only the eyes were moving. Is it becoming like that, guys? Or is it just my imagination? Huh. Empty once more. No trace of the passengers. Good morning, miss. I'll hazard a guess that you didn't regret joining us for another trip. I might have something to gain here. I didn't regret might be a stretch, almost. I might have something to gain here. Of course, miss. You will get there, to your destination, in time. It's what we promised to all our passengers. Well, at least we can get them to the bus station, haha. The ones who make it here are content. Hold on, do you mean to say that some people don't reach the bus destination? I don't like to gossip, miss. In fact, I need to start preparing for the next trip, or I'll be late. I don't want you to be late either, miss. I'm sure we'll provide even better services on your next trip. You're pretty confident that I'll keep traveling with you guys. You won't leave me alone, will you? I am. You still haven't reached your destination yet, miss. Until next time. No, out of all the people I met so far, that guy seems to be the most normal, outwardly at least, in the first impression. But then again, he keeps keeping a lot of secret I don't know about all the other passengers, so maybe he's the least normal, you could say. The body in the casket. For the first time, it irks me, but I'm unable to feel something for it. I do not know it. I am only here as a professional. I need to focus. I need to finish this job. The bus and the mirror and the last night's encounter all return to my mind. No, I am here on duty, fulfilling a contract, nothing more. Mourn the loss. I'm a professional. I regain my composure. Nobody notices. Oh, don't answer, don't answer. I can't focus with that. Do not answer. The work helps me to hide once more. The work helps me to hide once more. So now it's an eye in the back? An eye in the back. Did I just realize that maybe these eyes have meanings because they are like everywhere? So this person's eyes in the back of on his back. So that's how it ends. That's how it ends. Once they're buried, it's over. I meant your job. Oh, yes, that's it. Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. It's so bad that he noticed it. God damn it. No, I won't open up to a client. Get it off my chest. Do I really want that? Yeah, you do. I should be the one supporting my clients, even if that's not strictly what they hired me for. But he is making the offer. I haven't talked to anyone in a long time. And those people in the bus do not count. He's bottling it all up. Has bottling it all up in helpful? Just talk to him. I can talk to someone, but not him. Sure, man, why not? I mean, we're in a funeral, there's a lot of emotions and loss. Why not? Right. I've been dealing with some stuff lately. Given a good hard look in the mirror, I think this job's finally getting to me. Is that bad? No. It'd be weird if it didn't get to you. Let's change the subject. I should pay you, yes. Here. Thanks. Oh, before I forget, here, I wrote down an address for you. I know this address. Another client of yours lives there. He's a friend of mine. I didn't expect this. He needs your services again. Something happened out of the blue. Now? I'd have to drop everything and hurry there. He really wanted to have you there. I didn't sleep at all last night. It seems like this never ends. Oh God, he's opening up. Can I get to this new job on time? The ride didn't give you any closure? It wasn't an easy passage for us. Too sudden. I thought that the funeral would help. Then I thought closing the casket would put an end to it. Then the burial. Then paying you. Nothing. Did you really think you'd cut your connections to your father just like that? You're the one who'll put an end to it. You're the one who'll put an end to it. Do you really think you'd cut your connections to your father just like that? We're good at fooling ourselves, are we not? I'd hoped something would click inside my brain. That's what's been carrying me these last few days. Now I'll try to find something else to support me. I need to think about it. Thanks for listening to me. Actually, it was nothing. Have a good trip. We have to talk about these things, man. If you keep it bottled up, who are you gonna talk to? Head to the bus station. I kinda wanna sleep in the bus since I didn't sleep last night. An unplanned trip, indeed. A very coincidental or sudden trip. I don't want to go, to be honest, but the client is waiting. I can't leave him there, sitting with a dead person. Can I? I didn't even buy the ticket this time. After all, it should be arriving. Oh no! Do not go in without a ticket. No! 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 Whether I want it or not. No! No! I don't have a ticket! He told me not to go in without a ticket! No! I'm so screwed. I am so screwed. I don't have a ticket. Why am I like this? Ah, miss, it's good to see you again. I didn't buy a ticket this time. That's not a problem. I'm sure it is among your possessions. I don't even have to look inside the purse to feel the paper strip. There, present. Really? How do you do this? We don't. No, no, I want an answer. Do not answer. Would you please take your seat? I can't start the bus until you're all seated. Oh, it's just this guy now. Okay. Wait, are all those... Okay, enough with that scary noise. So these two? So this person was the one when I sat at the back. The next one with an ugly face there in the was the one in the middle. And now I'm gonna sit in front. I can see some empty seats. Let's sit at front. What a tight seat. The bus didn't look great from the outside, but it's even worse inside. But I'm a creature of routine. It's already hard to keep my eyes open. Oh God. What was that? Oh God. Some kind of whisper. Oh no, the face. Please not. Oh, what the hell? It seems like it's coming from the seat behind me. Sorry. Let me know if I make too much noise, okay? I don't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. Great. Yes, good. Sorry. Your voice, it sounds so much like my daughter's. I haven't seen my daughters in years. I'm sorry, but I can't be your daughter. My mother passed away. It's just a coincidence. A coincidence. Yes, of course. Coincidence. Nothing more than that, yes. Still, your voice is too much like my daughter's. And so is your hair. Are you sure my voice doesn't remind you of anything? Her voice, it can't be. It reminds me of... Wait, is this me talking to myself with my own thoughts? It's not really a thing with people? It reminds you of your mother's voice, doesn't it? From the last time I spoke to her. No, it can't be. It's possible. What do you want from me? From the last time I spoke to her. I'm gonna try to engage with this. Instead of trying to like be defensive or run away or kind of dismiss it, you know? Yes, that's right. Her voice had changed. It was more broken, do you remember? It would be good if we could talk, don't you think? To remember a bit of the life we had. Before I left, my impulse is to run. My impulse is to run, to jump through the window even as the bus speeds down the highway. Don't do that. But something keeps me stuck to the seat. A part of me resists the impulse to run. Daughter? I know our last conversation didn't go very well. Didn't go very well? Is that how you classify exposing your daughter from your own deathbed? Damn, she's having a conversation with herself. All these people, is that part of her... You could say part of her other self? That are engaging with it? With herself? It reminds me of... Oh man, let's just talk about it later. Screaming. I just reacted to what you said that day. You wanted to deny me the right to die. You ran away from me. Did I? Does it matter now? I'm back, daughter. I know you recognize my voice. I returned to give you another chance. What? She's back? Is it the voice that we're projecting, and does this have anything to do with the phone call? Is the phone call actually our mom or family? And is her being dead possibly just a symbolic way of saying that we've cut ties with our relationship with her? How could it be you? How is this possible? I won't give any chance to an impossibility. Come again? You are giving me another chance? How could it be you? How is this possible? Oh man. Let me lower the volume a little bit. I don't know it myself. I searched for you for so long. Oh man. This bus lights, they shine brightly in the darkness. I felt I'd find one of you here. I spent a lot of time thinking about what to say, especially concerning how we said goodbye. Oh man. My mom is dead. She can't board any bus. This is just any bus. You must have noticed. Yeah, that's pretty clear. You never were one to let opportunities pass you by. You never hid your real thoughts, not from me. Why not take the chance, daughter? Because my mother died, you can't be here. Because we've already hurt each other enough for one life. Because my mother died, you can't be here. Because we've already hurt each other enough for one life. For one life, yes. But this is a new life. Do you understand that? I returned so we could leave our differences in the past. From now on, we'll tread a new path. A new path? Is that possible? If I could get here, of course it's possible. You just have to want it, daughter. Maybe I do want this on some level. Yes. Finally, I can give you something. It's strange to think how far we had to go to be able to do it. Haha. What now? Now we have much to talk about. This dark and dirty bus is no place for this. We'll have our family reunion yet. You'll know the right moment. Oh, you got an achievement. Mom's back. The road led you back to your mom's. On Steam, got an achievement. I don't think you can see it on the screen though. Are you still here? There? Nothing. Not even a whisper. I can't stop trembling. I'm nauseated. What? Back to the bathroom? Back to the bathroom. Oh, that was a loud noise. Alright. Let's see what we look like now after that confronting our past. I'd already imagined how the last conversation between the two of us could be different. I did that many times, but I could never picture a conclusion to any of those imaginary talks. Until today. Oh! My face is slowly fixing, guys. My face is slowly fixing. And why am I bald? I suppose it will settle. I wonder what it'll look like then. Maybe I don't want to know. I'm sure she'd disapprove anyway. My face is slowly fixing. Ah, good morning, miss. Did you change the bus seats? They seem smaller. Ah, look at that. It's starting to fit, isn't it? It's not polite to comment on a lady's face. Looks like I forgot my manners. Forgive me, please. In any case, it seems our services will soon no longer be Wait! Did I just finish the game too soon? I still need to get to the funerals. Unless... Hey, answer me. No, it's not. No, it's nothing. We'll speak when the time is right. See you soon. Did I just finish the game too quickly? I think I already have an idea of how this game works. Hey, you're late. I passed along clear instructions regarding the time. My client needed me. I'm your client now. I need your service. Come on, hurry. Wait, we buried your father not that long ago. You had another death in the family. Yes. You got another achievement. Dutiful mourner. You take the job seriously. Oh. Yes, my stepfather. He was like a second father to me. We don't control anything at all, do we? Very little. Thank you for calling me. You were the first person I thought of, to be honest. Since you were here the other time, it seemed appropriate to have you here once again. I didn't see his side of the family much. Most people here are strangers to me, and I am a stranger to them. This is an environment in which I don't control anything. But now I have an anchor amidst this maelstrom. Is that really what I am to people? When did I take on such a heavy burden for myself? Was it when I began to run away from certain things? Or even before that? What? My eyes were closed already? Weep for the newly departed. The tears well up in my eyes, blurring my vision. I squint, forcing them out. The sun's eyes are heavy on my back, making it harder. This wasn't the plan. To be an emotional support for strangers. To be an anchor? No. 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 Is that it? We've buried another one. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It was important to me, and to him too, and I won't forget to pay you this time. I added some extra to compensate for the short notice. I insist. I do not want to be an anchor. What? I'm no anchor. I'm not attached to anything. This isn't working. Enough. The job's done. This one's on the house. I leave before anyone says anything else to me. I chose anchor because I didn't feel like it was about the money. It was about something more. That's why I answered that, by the way. I leave before anyone says anything else to me. I feel eyes on me, like webs trying to keep me in place. No. I recognize the textures of the asphalt beneath my feet. I know the smell of oil and deep frying and rubber and people. I know the sounds of engines and pistons and ripped tickets. And I know the distortion this vehicle causes to my vision. It's this bus again. Damn. Board the bus. I assume I have a ticket, right? Miss? Huh? You've been standing there for a while. Have I? You don't have a ticket. No ticket? No problem. I reserved one for you. Oh, how kind. What a man. What a gentleman. Go on, inside. Nice. I'm assuming she's at the back, right? Oh, can you stop making that noise? There's only one place for me to sit. Is that my inner child? Am I gonna confront myself, the past me? Because if that's the case, then this game is very interesting already. Maybe I figured it out too soon? This is the same scene I took the other time, isn't it? But that doesn't have to mean anything. That guy must patrol other areas of the bus. Hey! It's a conductor. Oh my god. You annoying little shit. I remember you. There's still something strange here. Oh my goodness. I won't be so lenient this time. I know you've brought something strange here. The ticket, come on. Keep calm. Breathe. He won't let this go. He just wants the damn ticket. Find the ticket. Come on! I have other passengers to check on. I'm sorry. This is what it gives the vibe. Check the purse. Inside my purse. What? Do you have there? Pepper spray. I never had to use this. It's even a little stuck. Like some old deodorant. Know what I'm looking for. Spray the eye. Check the pants pockets. In my pocket. Be careful with that, passenger. It's just my wallet. Full of 2x3 photos of people I haven't seen in years. I think I've forgotten all of their names. Not important. Put it away. I'm sorry. Not important. Put it away. Hey, there's more options. Spray the eye, spray the eye, spray the eye. Look under the seat. Look inside the coat. Ah, I found it. Eichenrau. The ticket. Wait. There's something else here. What's this? What the hell is that? It pulsates to the rhythm of my heart. Dude, this noise is loud. I haven't gotten the whole trip. Did you find it? You're the only one who hasn't handed over the ticket. Hand over the soul. Hand over the ticket. I'm not gonna hand over my soul. I'm just gonna hand the ticket. Here. Finally! Have a good trip. That annoying little Kim Jong-un. You look like... I need to wash my face. Sorry, he had an Asian face. Takes an Asian to know an Asian, you know? That conductor won't torment me anymore. I thought this would be the end of the line, but this face, it's stuck. Still the same. I cannot wait for things to fix themselves. I must act. That's right, you need to act. You can't wait for them to fix themselves. Good job. You can do this. Must do this with my own hands. No, I can't. Yes, you can. Right. Here goes. Ah, the sensation. It's like I'm scraping the inside of my own skull. Okay. Did I fix my face? Am I pretty now? Am I made whole again? Did I face all my fears? Should I do it again? It's best to give up. No, I can't do it. No. Pull again. You got this. Ah, it's like dreaming. Dreaming that my teeth are falling out. It's the same feeling of something loose, something wrong, of unmaking. Oh man. No, I give up. Let it stay like this. I can't take this anymore. I've had enough. Pull one more time. Of course this won't work. I'd better quit before Oh my goodness. You got this. I am the voice that's motivating. I'm here for you. Pull it. You got this. I won't let you fall. Come on. Come on, miss. You got this. Look in the mirror. Oh God. Hey! You did it! How long has it been since I last saw this face? I couldn't even remember it anymore. I'm not even sure this is what it looked like before. I thought you were bald. I'm just happy you had hair. Well, to be honest, I have seen pretty people that are bald. Actually, yes, I've seen quite a few now that I think about it on TikToks and Instagrams. They're very beautiful. Whatever. I just meant that, you know, bald because most women value their hair. No wonder, right? It's something part of them that makes them pretty. This is it. I've postponed things for long enough. I think I'm finally starting to understand this game. Well, I did understand it, but I didn't think I would finish it so soon. Miss? Is that really you? For the first time, I think. In that case, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, this first meeting is also a goodbye. I don't think we'll see each other again so soon. How do you know that? I feel the same. I don't know anymore if that's... I don't know. How do you know that? You know what? I feel the same too. Not everyone realizes it when their journeys are coming to an end. A lot spent so long here that they no longer remember where they're going. I think I met some of them. Sincerely, I don't complain. It's good to have a full bus. It's what makes me content. I thought it was taking people to their destinations. No, that gives me purpose. A full bus is something else. Wait, before you go, there's a matter we should settle, miss. Your conductor's a jerk. That freakish conductor scared the shit out of me. This line of work can change people. That you were frightened is understandable, miss. I sincerely apologize on behalf of the company. Still, I have a matter to settle with you, miss. Due to this whole mess, the ticket wasn't delivered. You want me to give you the ticket? I am asking that you deliver over me what you didn't give to the conductor. What? You must understand that the two of you have put me in a complicated situation. My job isn't collecting the tickets. That's what the conductor does. Oh. Okay. But I'll take one for the team. My soul? Should I have just sprayed? Wait, what? I've got the tickets right. Really? I thought I gave the ticket to the other annoying dude. So I thought I messed up and I had to pepper spray him. I've got the ticket right here, but there's also this thing. That's my soul though. I'm sorry to say, but this time I'm the one in a hurry, miss. Hand over the soul. You shouldn't do a job that's not yours. What the hell is going on here? If this is a soul, then this is my soul. I should never give it. Hand over the ticket. Fine, have the ticket. I mean, it wasn't really mine to begin with, right? Here it is. Thank you very much. When we see each other again, we'll know where we're at, huh? The bus will keep going where it needs to go. I don't choose its destinations. You choose, and you don't always realize it. Ah, the old call. Answer the phone. It's time. It's time to confront my family. Hello? Yes, it's me. Ah, I expected as much. I reached the bus station. Yes, I know where it is. No, I'm going on foot. I need to stretch my legs. Is that my dad? It's my dad! So this is it, huh? Here I am. It's been a long time, Dad. Finally. Gustavo Fring. I've been trying forever to contact you. Gustavo? Who else would I be? Did I change that much? Somewhat. The hair, the eyes. You changed too. A lot. I expected it would be like this. I knew this would all fall into my lap. Because you always did whatever you felt like. Oh man, the volume is loud. Let me lower it. I lowered it for you guys, but the volume's still very loud for me. Anyways. Wait, is that my brother? I did what I could. And so did I. All of us, in the end, victims of our imperfections. I'm tired, Candelaria. You know, ever since I got here, I couldn't stop thinking about that day. That day, it didn't feel like it would have such an impact at the time. Wait! Is Gustavo my brother? Who's on the deathbed? Is that my dad? And the brother's right? Okay, so I'm talking to my brother, but the dad is at the deathbed. That day, it didn't feel like it would have such an impact at the time, did it? But it destroyed us. I kept thinking about what I did, about the choices I made. Dad didn't talk to me after that either. But I tried, you know. I went home many times, and his eyes would betray him in an unforgivable way. All of this could have been avoided. We don't get to decide other people's feelings, do we? He even let me in once, but he didn't speak to me. He just watched TV. So I stopped going. That tore me up. That tore me from the inside. Until I ran into him again. He went looking for you. To talk? That's what I thought. We went out for a couple of beers. That? Seriously? Seriously. So I stopped by his house another day and he wouldn't let me in. He didn't remember going to the bar. How's that? It wasn't him at the bar. The dad who went out with me was another guy. He lost his son in a car accident, lived alone. The son looked very much like me, so we established this routine of sorts. We'd have barbecues on Sundays, he would invite me over. This kept going until I got there one day. There was another family living in his house. They'd never heard of the guy. That was the same day that Dad was admitted to the hospital. I haven't slept since then. All of this haunts me. We were victims of a strange curse, Gustavo. Just accept that the universe gave you one last moment with him. It's best not to think too much. Just accept it? Look, you can accept it or let it consume you. What it'll be. You still haven't forgiven yourself, have you? Nonsense. What are we doing here? Well, we need to address the present situation. God, it's hard to say this. There's nothing more that can be done. I can't keep him here, and I know you can't either. We're turning the machines off, Candelaria. Oh no! I think it's for the best. I know I'd prefer it. But I feel lost. I couldn't do this by myself. I'm a mess. Was that my brother calling me the whole time? Candelaria? Sorry, I spaced out. This has been taking its toll on my sanity, you know? To have to turn off the having to turn off the machines to send him away, a duty that should belong to nature falls on our shoulders. Would you believe? It's embarrassing. Just say it. I saw Mom here in the hospital. Oh, is that the mom's last wish, trying to regroup with the family and patching things up? I spoke with Mom. I'd never been so scared. I thought I was losing my mind. She said she spoke to you. She said you opened the way for her to return. So I confess, I'm looking forward to ending this. Maybe we don't need to say goodbye now. Yes, so am I. Approach the back. Maybe we don't need to say goodbye now. Maybe we don't need to say goodbye now. What do you mean? I also talked to Mom. What? But how? That's impossible. I don't know. I don't care. I've got an idea. I've been thinking about this for some time. Gustavo, turn the machines off. The three of us have a bus to catch. Family road trip. This road has revealed strange new practices to you. That's the achievement I got, by the way. That's what I was reading. Story Tiago. License. Oh, art. Oh, it already ended? UI design. Wow! Chinese look like. Oh. Also the West Chinese. Executive producer Christopher. Social media. Special thanks. All these special thanks. License. Return. Wow, that was it? Yo, this game was great! That was amazing! So, the way that the game worked, if you haven't noticed now, is what I think at least, is that you have all these dialogue choices, right? And the more you choose the dialogue choices, well, maybe there's different endings too. So depending what dialogue choices you choose, you end towards your death, you could say, towards a hole you fall in, you get consumed, or it's a constant back loop where nothing changes and you don't fix everything and it's keep coming back. You're like in a whole loop. Or you get the ending, which I think was this one, where you confront your traumas, you confront the things that you're afraid of, and you get towards an ending that's better than the one that you're in right now, or the one that you can come to terms with. It was very amazing. I freaking love the concept. Like, you know, this is something I learned as well. Someone talked about this, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. It's something that's well done in, I think it was psychotherapy. And what they do is that they encourage the people that has had really bad traumas or traumas in general. They encourage them to face the fears, and that's the only way they can overcome it, right? You have to face your fears, the things that you're afraid of, because if you don't, you're stuck and you're in a constant loop. Like all those characters we met, they were in a constant loop. They didn't want it to think about it. I'm trying to remember, but let me see. I think one of them was that person that was very interested in us sharing about our stories. And then when we shared everything, and then we told that person, okay, what about your story? And they're like, me? I don't remember. I don't remember. I forgot all this time. They were, you could see it as a symbolic way is that they were so consumed into running away and being avoidant and dismissing everything and not trying to deal and confront everything that's been bothering them, that they lost track of it, and they let all of these, you could say trauma, depending what they've been through, you let all of these things consume you, and now you're just lost. You can't think straight anymore because you're constantly in like ever never ending torment, that you can't move yourself away from that torment and look from a bigger picture on what's going on. So you have those kind of endings, and this game was really great. They do a really good job. It's very symbolic in many ways. And like the phone call, not answering the call, not answering the call, not answering the call. You can choose to never answer the call, but at that call, either way, there's a consequence. It's like a symbolic way of saying there's consequences to inaction. And you can choose to never take action, never answering the calls, never confronting your fears. You can choose to never do that and pretend none of it existed and I don't have to deal with it. And why should I deal with it? I can just run away or to pretend like it never existed. But all of that inaction, the refuse of willing to confront it, all of that also has a consequence. But you get to choose the consequence. Do you want the consequence that you're willing to bear if you take action and decide to confront it? Or do you want the consequences of not choosing an action, of just choosing to do nothing at all, not confront things? Because that also has a consequence, you know? And this is what I think is very helpful in therapy and all of this, that you are motivated, you learn to confront it. I know there's a book that I've been reading called The Brain That Changes Itself by Norman MD. I don't remember the whole content, but it was at that time that I was reading that book and doing other researches, and I learned that, you know, there's very different chemicals in your brain that's being sprung into life when you do certain things. Like if you were someone that is forced to confront their fears in life, you're forced to. So you're not doing it out of voluntary will, but you're forced to. That has some negative impacts because it has to do with some kind of flight or like that kind of defensiveness. Like you're not properly confronting it. You're doing it only because you're forced to. You don't want to. But then if you decide to voluntarily confront it, you're willingly wanting to do it, even though it makes you uncomfortable, even though it's painful, you're willing to go and confront it, to challenge it. You know, it deals with a different chemicals in your brain that nurtures the kind of, how do I say this? Is it bravery, or is it the path of adventure or challenge, competitive, or I don't know. It's that kind of I have to Google it and check on it what it was again. But what I wanted to say was that there's positive impacts when you decide to voluntarily confront what is scaring you, what's painful to you, what's been holding you back. You should always feel encouraged and motivated to work on that. Go and confront it. You know, like all the dialogue choices that we chose, there were many dialogue choices, but I always chose the ones that either try to be more empathetic to other people, but not only that, but also try to understand what was going on with my own life. Because remember, we didn't have any plot about our character. We didn't really exactly know what was the life of the character we were playing as, right? We had to figure that out as we go. So there was the dialogue choices about when that guy was asking us, so who do you blame? Who do you blame? And I saw all of those things, and I could say I don't blame anyone, but that's not true because that's the present me thinking that, right? I want to understand what was going on in that time what was I thinking? What was I feeling during that time when I was young and we had that argument with our family? And at that time, I was probably blaming myself. That's why I chose that dialogue. That's why I didn't choose the other dialogue that said that I didn't blame anyone. Because then I'm lying. I'm not being honest with what I was going through at that time. So you have to be, when you're reflecting about your trauma, it's very difficult, right? But when you do, you have to be as honest as possible. Don't You have to try and understand yourself. What was I thinking what was I thinking at that time? What was I feeling at that time? Who were involved? Remember, there was a character in the bus that told us, "Don't lie to me. You weren't there alone. Add another character. Add another character." So that's a way of trying to motivate yourself. Hey, I need to try and see the bigger picture, because we get so caught up in our own pain and that specific moment that happened that we don't take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Look at our surroundings. What was around us? Who was around us? Turns out it was the brother. The brother was also there. What was he doing? He was defending us. All of those things. And what's really cool about this game, the way it ended, was that, I wouldn't say cool, like I'm happy and ended that way, but I mean, what's really interesting to know is that life is full of tragedy. Like, we didn't exactly get a happy ending. The father didn't seem to talk much. Like, we had to turn off the machines because he was just at a state where he just was done for it. Like, that's the kind of gist we got. And so our father did pass away, but in the past, but even though that was the case, like, life is full of tragedy and it doesn't go everything how we would hope for that life would go for us. There's those times where we don't have best case scenarios. We just have scenarios that we can live with, right? But you get to at least choose what's going on. So at that ending, even though the father is passing away and we have to turn off the machine, because we were able to confront with our own sufferings, with our traumas, we are willing to change. And remember, change, there was a scene where we went in the little bathroom of the bus and we were forced to, our face was slowly forming back together, right? We were able to see that the face was forming, just that the front was a little bit tilted. So we had a dialogue option where we were given the chance to try and fix our face ourselves by pulling it with our hands. And there was a lot of these dialogue choices that said, "No, it's too painful, leave it, "Oh, no, I don't want to, I give up." That's like a symbolic way of change, because change is very painful. But that's the best kind of lessons. The best kind of lessons that will help you grow in life are very painful. And so when you choose to confront your traumas, your sufferings, the things that's holding you back, the things that has kept you down, those change are very painful, because you have to confront them. You have to go through all the emotions that you felt at that time again, all those people that scared you or mistreated you. You have to relive that all over again. And though all of those experiences are very painful, but you have to do it, because if you don't do it, no one else is going to help you. Only you alone are responsible for yourself. You have value. You have an intrinsic human value to yourself. You have a responsibility to take care of yourself. You should see yourself as another person. If you are able to take care of another person, why don't you give that same courtesy and that same kind of that same kind of respect to you? So you have to think of it like that. Remember, you're not where you could be. There's so much potential in you. You are not who you could be yet. Would you say that you were the same person when you were 7 years old? No, you would say that you have changed, right? Would you say that you hold the same beliefs? No, I would have changed how I am now, many things on what I believe on. What about, have you believed new things? Yeah. We're always changing throughout life. We're ever changing. A lot of people maybe don't choose to change. They don't want to change. They want to stay in their own bubble. And maybe that has its own purpose. Like, if you're already self-reflected so much in life and you continue to do so, of course, but you've dealt with most of your issues, your traumas and everything, and you start disciplining and becoming more wiser and developing your own norms and values and your own interpretation of life, of course you start staying in a bubble, but in a healthy way, because you confront things how they are. And if those things turn out to be the proper way to conduct yourself, you hold on to it and you move on with life in that same bubble. And then when things happens in life that might comes and destabilize it, you open your arms, welcoming that kind of chaos, because you're open to the idea that, hey, maybe there's more newer things to learn. And if they aren't new things, but they're just dumb stuff that aren't helpful for you in your life, then you reject that and you stay in your bubble. That's more or less healthy. But we're not there yet. We're like what, 15 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, even 40 years old. We are nowhere near the end of our life. Maybe when we're at the end of our life, when we can only live till 70, 80, God knows how long we can live. But maybe at the very end, then you can say, this is the kind of person I've become. But until then, there is so much room for you to grow and change if you give yourself that chance, if you take that step to change. But change, again, as reflected in this game, is very painful. It's very painful, but it's the best kind of ways to transform yourself. And changing means that a lot, like that's a saying that I learned from other people, and I'll share it with you what I've heard. A lot of you have to die if you're willing to change. Because change itself means that there's a lot of things part of you, the way how you've seen life, the way how you've conducted yourself, that you have reflected on. You said, this is not the right way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't see it how I should have seen it. That part of me has to die because maybe I've misunderstood something. Maybe I've had a wrong interpretation on this event or on this life of mine. So you let those parts of you die, but letting those parts die makes it all the more scary because then you don't know what you have to do now. Now you've entered yourself into this chaotic environment where you're being destabilized. You're not stable right now because you've let parts of you that helped you kept your life more or less stable, or maybe stable in a miserable way, who knows, but regardless, it kept you there and you sticked with it, and that's how you've conducted yourself in life. But now that parts of you are dying, it's hard to navigate your life right now because you don't have the tools anymore. You're very destabilized. Like, what do I do now? How should I see life? How should I conduct myself if this isn't the proper way to see life, to see myself, to conduct myself? And all of those things are scary. But you give the opportunity for parts of yourself to die so that new parts in you can flourish, can grow. And as they grow, you start becoming more stable again and start having more stable interpretations of life and about your circumstances and being able to deal with them better. So you need to give yourself the opportunity to have chaos in your life. And some people find that scary because changing, if you want to grow into the best kind of person you can be, if you want to reach your potential, that means you have to be in a constant willingness and open-mindedness of letting yourself change continually. And every time you change continually, it's continual pain as well in return. And not everyone wants to deal with constant pain. So that's the kind of thing that we've seen in the game, right? That we've tried to pull our mask in our face, or our face, we tried to fix it, and it hurts, and we wanted to give up, but we tried again. You can see it like that. Change is painful, and you have to keep going through it if you want to change for the better. Remember, you're not where you could be. You are still changing. You should see yourself still as a child. Because it's just because you're 18 years old legally, or maybe if you're in Japan, 20 years old, whatever. It's not like no one was born perfect and no one was born wise with such wisdom. You learn as you grow and as you experience things in life, as you reflect. So you shouldn't see yourself, oh, because I'm an adult, I should have all the answers and I should be like this and I'm not, and everything's wrong and everything's not right and I'm not right, and because maybe the world's good and I'm not right and I should just jump off a bridge. You shouldn't let your train of thoughts control you. You should think. Because if you don't think, your thoughts will think for you. And you have to be able to think so that you separate the chaff from the wheat. You have to be willing to think about all of these things. Because if you don't, whenever something bad happens, your emotions are going to go wild because you're responding in a self-defense mechanism kind of way. And then you're not able to think because your emotions is everywhere. Everything is chaotic and it's not controlled. You have to have some degree of control. And it doesn't mean you have complete control, but having some degree of control. And by having that, you need to be able to think what's going on. So cut yourself some slack if you're going through these things. Like, don't expect to be perfect. Treat yourself as you would to another child. You wouldn't tell another child that's 5, 7 years old, oh, well, you did these mistakes. Well, it's your fault, man. There's no hope for you. You're done for. You're not going to tell them that. You're going to motivate them. Hey, well, what can you learn from it? Why do you think it was like that? What do you think you can do for the next time? What kind of person do you want to be so that it doesn't happen again? You can do it. One mistake doesn't mean it's your whole life. You can keep improving. You can keep being better. You can keep conducting yourself in a way that you can live with. So the purpose is that you're much more kind towards other people, or even a child. So why aren't you the same with yourself? You have to be kind to yourself. You have to be responsible for yourself, as though you were taking care of someone else. That's how you should see yourself. And by doing that, you need to be motivated to deal with your traumas, because you have a responsibility to yourself to take care of yourself. And you can do it. That this game is really made. It's a very simple game. It's very free. And maybe I didn't go through all of the dialogues and we saw all the other different endings, but I'm assuming this is the best ending. I hope so. But hey, this was such a great game. It helps you self-reflect a lot. Um, I love these kind of games that sets your mind, like it stimulates it to think a lot. And anyways, I can keep yapping about this whole time, but what I want to say is that I hope you guys enjoy the game as much as I do. I love philosophical stuff going on, and I hope you learned something from this game, because this game isn't just anything, right? It's not just some horror game. Well, in a way it is, because it has to do with traumas, but in a way it's very educational, very productive. I hope this game stimulates and encourages you to face your fears. And if you can't do it alone, that's okay. Like, don't give up on trying to find a psychologist, or a therapist, someone that you can talk to help guide you navigate your thoughts, someone that can help you learn how to think and how to self-reflect on these things, so that you can organize your thoughts properly and see the pictures. Because remember, and there's a scene in this game where we were looking ourselves in the mirror, right? And our face was so distorted. And the reason it was distorted is because we didn't have the map cleared. We didn't have the map properly illustrated. Our map was very vague because there was a lot of parts in our traumas and all the things in the past that we did not confront, did not deal with. And by slowly confronting them, slowly dealing with them, slowly starting to understand what was going on, why was it going on, how was I feeling that it was going on, what do I want, so that these things don't happen again. The more you try to reflect and try to find answers on these things, the more you saw that our face was forming back into something that we can recognize. Because that's what traumas do. That's what the past does. It disorients you. You don't even know who you are or what you want to do in life. You're just there, letting the wind blow you wherever. You're just going with the whims of the wind, blowing wherever, left, right. But here, you make a choice to confront them. So at least when the wind blows hard, you're like a branch that won't just easily bend towards its will. So I hope you got something great out of this game. This game was great. I loved it. It was very well done. Maybe I don't think I'll play it again, I would say, because I feel like this is one of those one-time experiences. But I hope, guys, that if whatever you're going through, please don't give up. You got this. Really, don't give up. You have no idea what your absence in this world will cause. Really, you really don't know. You have no idea the people that truly care about you and what kind of potential you can reach. No human beings are very, very friendly, kind, wise in life, and perfect. None of them had a perfect life. It takes a very strong person to go through the things that they go through in life, as awful as they are, and still come out as kind and wise and very empathetic. Like, it takes a very strong person. It's very easy to let all of that go and say, what the hell, let's just burn the world. It's very easy to say that, because that's always the easy way out. So if you want to aim up and you want to be the kind of person to say, hey, I'm suffering a lot, but there's also all these people that I care about who are also suffering, and I don't want them to feel what I feel, so I now want to help them. But if I want to help them, I have to be able to help myself as well. Because if I can't help myself, I cannot help them. If I am not okay, I can't help them or help them, guide them to find a way for them to be okay. I have to be okay first. I have to take care of myself first before I try to do that for someone else. So think about these things, guys. I recommend you play this game yourself. Like, you got this. Really. Anyways, amazing game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's other games you want me to play, just let me know in the comments or let me know what you think about this game, and I'll see you on the next time.